Hey guys, it's Adam from Outlier. I've got 2 home run props. It's late at night on a Thursday. I got 2 home run props, and I'm going to show you how you can find and why I like them. You know how it goes. We're going to do this. Let's see. Bang. Look, I even made the screen a little bigger because somebody in the Discord asked. All right. So scrolling down, let me actually show you the way that I've discovered for finding pitchers that I know I want to fade. So you go to earned runs, and we're going to go to over. And we are going to, can you guys see this? Yeah, you can. There you go. We are going to close that. We are going to see who has been doing that a lot lately. So we kind of scroll through. Look, we can't expect them to always be bad, but we want to look at earned runs and we want to look at hits allowed. We want guys that are constantly giving that stuff up. So Joe Musgrove will be on our list. Miles Mikolas will be on our list. Let's see, who else do we have here? I thought Chris Flexen was going to be. Is Chris Flexen not on here? What happened? Does his stats not up there? Very weird. But the point is, well, he's not on here, but we were going to take Chris Flexen. Anyway, we did some outside research, but we like Chris Flexen. We don't like Chris Flexen. Here's the deal. Yeah, they only have Zach Efron. That's fine. All right, Zach Eflin. That's fine. Okay, cool. We're going to go into this game. So here's the first thing that we're doing. We're sorting by hits. We want to see who's been hitting well lately. We want somebody who is on the Rays because Chicago is at home. So let's see who we got. Rochefort. Let's see. Do we want him? Yeah, he's got some pretty good splits and stuff like that. In terms of home runs, once in a while, but like he's really not a guy. But look, we go to Chris Flexen. Here's some guys that are in green, kind of cornering in right here on Isaac Paredes because he bats cleanup. You can see that his average is a little bit less, but the reality is he's got a ton of plate appearances against right-handed pitchers, and this is still good. His OPS is still great. He's getting on base. We really like that. Richie Palacios is another guy who we kind of like, but I think I'm going to go with Isaac Paredes because he's just in a really good situation there. Going to Paredes. Let's see if it all works. It does. He's been hitting lately. Look at that. Hits in 3 straight. Hits in 8 out of 10. Any home runs? Yeah, he had 1 against Detroit, 1 against SF. See how he does against, they're both against right-handed pitching. Let's see how his hits are against left-handed. He's still getting hits against left-handed pitching too. We like that. We love seeing a guy who's going to get hits against both sides. And let's kind of look for against Chris Flexen. There's a little bit, you can see that the average dips a little bit, but I'm okay with that. It's within 10%. The BBAP, it's not really my favorite stat, so I don't really care. Chris Flexen's noticeably worse against right-handers. Let's look at the bases. You'll start to notice as you play with this that there's certain things that stand out. That ISO is nasty. 306 as an ISO as extra base hits. This dude's gonna fucking mash. I just cursed. All right, sorry. Anyway, so you look at this, and this is what he's averaged against Chicago. He's been kind of killing them in his last 4 games. I think we like this. Plus 130 for his bases, his hits, runs, RBIs. It's a little bit juiced. Let's see. I mean, so I'm not as into that just because of the fact that not everybody on Tampa Bay does a really good job of also getting on base. I think I may just want to just go with the bases here, especially just because that ISO is just so high. The WRC plus is high and above average. Average is 100, but it's not so high that I'm like freaking out about it. So let's see. Again, I want to look at who's around him because, like, look, Randy is not hitting right-handers well. Ramirez is a little bit later in the lineup. Ahmed Rosario does good. Some of these guys do well, but this is a team that strikes out a lot. So let's do Isaac Paredes. I think we're getting a lot of value on the bases. Because also, if you look at the bases, check this out. Something to kind of look at. Away games. I like to do that when you have a team that's in a dome. So he's hit 6 out of 10. He didn't hit against the Yankees. We won't yell at him about it, but he hit pretty consistently overall. Against righties, 4 out of his last 10 on the road. Let's see what the hits, runs, RBIs has done. Pretty much the same hit rate, but away, it's been 6 out of 10. That's been 6 out of 10. And his hits, runs, RBIs versus righties on the road, it's kind of been the same. So we definitely want to have Yeah, it's the same hit rate, guys. It's the same hit rate, and we want to have the we want to do the plus 130. So much better thing. Look at this. This is against any again, and this is on the games that are on the road. He's done very, very well. Look at these hits on the road. Double check it again. That's great. I mean, look, it's a guy who's hitting and it's a guy who has been hitting. So let's do that. We're going to take his bases. We're not going to take his hits, runs, RBIs. We want his bases. We want his home run. Very odd number, but you'll bet enough of these that you'll realize, oh man, that is a guy who's going to match his numbers plus 312. So we're going to take that for his home run. We're going to take his bases. Let's see who else we got that we really want to fade tomorrow. I'll show you that thing that I just was doing. Let's look at earned runs and hits allowed and an over. Who has been constantly doing that? Don't know if I want to take someone on the road there. Oh man, this is such a good one. The Phillies against Joe Musgrove. Okay. Phillies did get on a plane. Oh man, Joe Musgrove has just been hemorrhaging hits. Let's see how people on the Phillies do against him. He is noticeably, if I'm looking at this, he's been bad against lefties. He's been very bad against lefties. Bryson Stott's not doing well. And neither is Brandon Marsh. Let's see. Let's take a look. Let's go find this. We're going to go to find a Philly. We don't have everything up yet. Oh, no, we might. Let's see. Bryce Harper's been killing it. Bryce Harper's a lefty too. So he's someone who we might want to do. Let's see. He's been absolutely just murdering right now. Let's see how he is against Joe Musgrove. 214. Not as great against right-handed pitching. Brandon Marsh really kind of checks all the boxes for us, just so that we know. Let's see here. If he's been doing well. Brandon Marsh hitting well against right-handed pitching, hitting well on the road, hitting well in head-to-head. Yeah, Brandon Marsh. And he's worse against lefties. Yeah, we're going Brandon. Oof, look at that. That's so good. Brandon Marsh. This seems absurd. Plus money for his hits, runs, RBIs. His bases like this. Yep, we're going to do this. We're going to take his hits, runs, RBIs. What a weird number for his home run. They never price his home run correctly here. Let me just look at one thing over here on his total bases. This one and this. Worse ERA against him. Just want to check that. But right now, I think I want Brandon Marsh. You get to see me do this live lab stuff. It's kind of fun, right? Tampa Bay total bases. It's all right. It's not crazy. Let's see if there's anything else here. Just Alec Boehm has been doing it. I mean, this isn't a lefty, so I don't really want to go crazy. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I think I like what we have here. So we're taking Brandon Marsh, who has already done well against him, is hits righties really well. Let's do that, and we have it right here. So we got Isaac Paredes bases. We've got Isaac Paredes home run. We got Brandon Marsh hits, runs, RBIs, and then we have Brandon Marsh to hit a home run. Oh, it's not really 815. That's it. If you're doing prize picks, it's plus 650. Plus 775 actually. So cool. We have all of these. We will make sure to put this with the video, but hopefully what I've done right now is I've shown you how I came up with this. Didn't even have to leave the app. Fantastic. And we got two guys that we think are going to hit some pretty cool props on Friday, April 26th. So good luck with your bets. I am Adam at Hey Rosenberg. You can message me whenever you want. You can find me on the Discord. Follow us at outlier.bet, and I will see you in a future video.